Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and if you're not, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk? Do you want to squishmallow? Maybe that will help you.
Oh, hell no, I'm out of here.
Maybe this is not the video for you. You know, go seek help. Go find a therapist. Go find someone to talk to, because I'm just gonna be talking here and I'm not gonna be listening to you.
That's very rude, dog.
So sorry about that. But I am doing pretty well, and if you're watching this video, it's because it's my 1-year anniversary of sobriety. Let me tell you, it feels amazing. I'm not gonna be talking about why I got sober in this video, so if you wanna know why, ask me, drop a comment. I might do a video about it because it's a lot. You know, it's intense, but I'm not gonna talk about it in this video. But I am going to talk about a lot of good things because it has been a roller coaster of emotions. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about others and about the world and about everything. So if you just want to sit here with me, grab a cup of tea, sip a little lemonade, just sit down, get your popcorn, and I'm going to talk about it. I got sober on May 15th. I have been sober before, like beginning of April, but then I kind of cheated. I ate a CBD gummy and we're not gonna talk about it. I know it's CBD and some of you are like, wait, you were still sober. You know, it doesn't have psychoactives. I know, but I wasn't. I was like cheating on myself because I really wanted something to get high, and I thought like, oh yes, like a CBD gummy, like it's gonna relax my muscles, you know, like I'm not gonna, but no. So I count May 15 as the day that I got sober because that's the day after I ate the CBD gummy. Yeah, and that's it. For the first months, how was it? Bad. No, it wasn't too bad, but it was, as everyone who gets sober, it is hard at first. Ooh. I got a message. It was a tweet about something like not relevant in this moment, and I'm really pissed about it because I thought that my friends liked me and they sent a message like checking up on me or asking me to do things, but they don't because I don't reply and I don't go. Yeah, what was I talking about? First months. I would say that the first 6 is too much. I would say the first 5 months were the worst, but they also were the worst because I got sober and I broke up with my ex at the same time, so it was double pain, and I wanted to suffer at that point. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get sober, so I'm just gonna break up with you at the same time so I can I can get double hurt. It was hard because I live here in Canada. Shout out Canada. Everyone watching is like, girl, please, like, don't shout out Canada. But yeah, I live here in Vancouver and I was studying. I just graduated. This is not relevant. I'm sorry if I go like to a lot of places. It's just that I'm excited to talk about this, but I'm also like a lot. So bear with me, okay? I was in Canada, then I went to Brazil because I'm from Brazil. If you couldn't tell by my accent, I'm not from here. And I went to Brazil and I thought it was going to be good going home. Fresh start, sober, fun, but it's Brazil. And if you know one thing or two about Brazil is that we love to party. We love to go all out. You know, drinks, yes. Other things, yes. You know, let's have fun. Let's enjoy life. You only live once. So going back to Brazil was, I don't know if it was the best idea, but I had to. It was my last summer with my family. Now I'm here and I'm gonna have to work. I was in Brazil, party mentality. Drinks are super, super cheap. You can get something for $1 there. Is it good? No. Is it gonna kill you? Probably. Is it toxic? Definitely. But you can get something for $1 there. It was kind of hard because I also went on a trip to a beautiful island in Brazil that is not hard access, but kind of, and it's like kind of fancy. My mom was like, let's get drinks and pina coladas and let's have fun. And I was just like, oh yes, no drinks for me though. I was just on my starting to get sober. So it was really hard saying no to a lot of things I used to like. And the beach. Everyone was getting drinks and they have like awesome drinks in Brazil, but it was so important for me to get sober. I had 2 choices. One of them was getting sober and the other one was like not good, honestly. If I didn't get sober, shit was about to go down, like down. So I had to. And at that point I had to like kind of pull myself away from everybody. I was 23 at the time, you know, young person, wants to have fun, everyone drinks. I kind of had to pull myself away from everyone to be like, okay, now I feel secure in myself to be able to say no to all these people and do not suffer and do not cry immediately and go to the washroom and start having a mental breakdown. And it's not their fault. They are living their life. They don't have the same problems as I do. Knowing myself, I knew I had to do that. I had to quit a job because I was working in a dispensary and I really enjoyed the job and the people, but I couldn't work there because I couldn't be near those things. I had to say goodbye temporarily to some of them, not temporarily, to a lot of people, to my job. Then I had to quit the house that I was living in because it was a party house and I couldn't live there because they were having parties and drinks and all that stuff. So I would say for the first 5 months it was pretty harsh and it hurt. I felt really lonely. I felt like no one understood me. I felt like no one in my age group understood what was to be a sober 23-year-old. And honestly, not a lot of people understand. If you're going through that journey where you're getting sober, not a lot of people will understand it. But they will, but they won't. Because in the back of their mind, they're like, but why? And I can't tell them, well, because it's gonna fuck up my life. I mean, I could tell them that. They would understand if I told them that. I probably should tell them. Yeah, whatever. Going to parties in Brazil, I wasn't able to go just because I knew that if I went, it was gonna be a disaster because I would feel too tempted and then I would get angry and anxious and then I would just suffer instead of enjoyment, which is the purpose of parties, right? So you go to what is your purpose of going to parties? I go to parties to have fun and it wasn't fun, so I didn't go. That was in May until July, August. That's when I went to my first party. It was like so weird. I just felt so uncomfortable. I felt like I couldn't make friends and I broke up with my ex. Keep that in mind. So I was feeling alone on top of being alone on top of being lonely and it was just this whole thing. Yeah. Yes. Then I remembered this one night where I was feeling super alone. I was at home with my brother and my mom and my grandma. I was crying and I told my brother how I was feeling and I said, you know, I'm starting to rethink my life choices. Like, should I just go back to drinking? Should I just fuck it, not be sober anymore and just go back? It was a lot of sacrificing things, sacrificing relationships and places and people and a part of myself, my younghood. I don't know. And I felt like it wasn't paying off because all I felt was shit. I felt like trash. So I was just like, you know, should I just abandon this idea of getting sober and just like grab a couple of like shots? He was like, you know, it's your life. You decide. It's not up to me to decide. But the choices that you make are gonna affect the person that you are and who you're gonna be in the future. And it's true. Who did I want to be in the future? How much did I love myself? Loving myself was not allowing me to have a drink. Loving myself was making sure that in my priorities, my health, my sanity, my peace of mind was in the first place. And that wasn't in the first place. The want to fit in and the want to have like social relationships and to party with my friends was stronger. But then after I talked to him, I reevaluated and I was like, you know what? Yes, let's go. Yes, girl, you can do it. You know, you gotta put yourself first because no one will. And let me tell you, no one will. So I gotta put myself first and love myself and my body and my health. And this want to be healthy and be good and be alive needed to be stronger, so much stronger than the need to fit in. And at that point, I was still thinking that to build relationships, I had to drink. To have fun, I had to drink. So that's why it was so difficult for me at that point. Then I came back to Vancouver to have my final year of school. That's when things started to get better. I started to go out more to parties and everything, and I started to understand that drinking is not everything. That being high is not everything. That I could do all those things being completely clean and free from all. That I could have fun, that I could bond with people and have human connections with people without needing any of those things. And at the same time, keeping myself like standing my ground, respecting my boundaries, respecting my health. So that was really nice to learn and really nice to see myself growing and saying no. But not like I was saying before, like, oh no, like, you know, and being anxious about it and being like, oh fuck, now I can't talk to this person anymore because they're not gonna like me because they said no to a drink. No. And then talking to them or like dancing. I went to parties to dance and I would dance like crazy. And I don't need a drink. I don't need to get high to justify my crazy dance. I can go crazy. I can act crazy. And I know that some people will be like judging me because that's what people do. Let me tell you, that's what people do. You can be drunk, you can be sober, you can be anything. People are gonna judge you. They're never gonna stop. Once you just let it all go, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm just gonna have fun. And if I mess up, I don't have the drinks to hide behind. You know, like, oh, sorry, I was drunk. No, I wasn't drunk. Yes, I peed on your shoe last night and I was completely sober. Of course, I don't do that. Just twice, maybe 3 times. I'm joking. You know what I mean? I don't need to hide behind a drink. I don't need to hide behind anything. I can be genuinely myself and go crazy and have fun and meet people and go wild without needing any of those things. And also respecting myself, loving myself so much that I am not influenced by societal standards or people's judgments. Putting myself above all of that.
And that's on period.
That was really amazing to see. And that has been the last, I would say like 6 months, just me learning more and more to set my boundaries, set my limits and say no. Because part of me drinking was just me not being able to say no to a lot of things. I was too much of a people pleaser and I forgot that I need to be a myself pleaser first. I forgot to put myself first. I would just not say no to a lot that I should have said no. And now I feel so much more confident in myself because I don't need any of that shit to be me, to be fun, to be literally gorgeous and beautiful. I don't. It's amazing. It's amazing to see how much I've grown. And I'm just looking at myself on the screen now and I just want to give myself a hug and I can't, so I'm gonna do it because I've been through it. I myself have been through all of the hardships, all of the moments where I felt like I was alone. I was there with myself. I'm getting emotional. What is happening? I was there with myself and I chose me. Thank you, Laura, for choosing yourself and for loving yourself. I had me all that time. I forgot I had me. Wow. I'm sorry. I didn't want this video to be emotional at all. It was supposed to be funny, funky. Now I see. Oh, let me just, wait a second. Okay, now I see and I can appreciate how awesome I am because I am awesome to have gone through all that and have chosen myself every time, my health, my sanity. Every time that I've been through a decision where I was like, am I gonna drink or not? I chose myself instead of the drink, instead of the whatever. And I'm so proud of myself and I learned to appreciate myself so much from this 1-year experience. It was great. That was great. You are great, girl. I know.
Slay! Slay!
I just love myself so much better. And it's not like, oh, I really love myself. No, it's like, I genuinely, like, I'm a fucking fighter. That's how I feel. I feel like, yes, I've been to the war and I fought all the demons and I got here and I survived and I chose me. It's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Oh, like, it was so easy. It was not super hard too. It was difficult, as you can imagine, because people drink. That's also something that I learned, how much drinks and drugs and other substances are so common in the world. People do a lot of shit that is crazy, dude. Keeping yourself away from those things sometimes can be like really difficult, but if you just stick through it, then when you get to this point where I'm at right now, where I'm so strong that nothing can destroy me anymore, except bomb could destroy me. But when you get to this point where pretty much things can't break you down, you look back and then all the difficult times that you had, all the sad times, they become like a win. You won the fight. And it's not like about winning or losing. It's not about any of that, but it feels like it. It feels great that I was able in all of those moments where I felt so terrible about myself and the world to just stick through it, be clean and have fun with some of it. It's awesome when you look back and you're like, yeah, I did that. I did that. Yes, I did that. Yes, you did that. If you're like, well, are you gonna keep yourself sober? Yes, because it has been so great for me, and I feel like I have so much more to learn from it. My health has been great. My room is better, like it's cleaner. I'm cleaner. My life is cleaner. There's much less problems. I'm not causing trouble anymore. I'm not, I got sober for a reason. I got clean for a reason. But even if you don't have a reason, you do, because it's a great experience and it's a nice thing to prove to yourself that you can do anything. Staying sober is not something that everyone wakes up and is like, yeah, I'm just gonna be sober for a year, just for funsies. So yeah, I'm gonna keep myself sober, and it was worth it. That's all I can say to you. If you're thinking about getting clean completely, do it. You have my support. Let's talk. Let's connect. Because I felt so alone. You don't have to be alone. You have me now. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Stop. Stop. That thing that you're holding right now, drop it. Trash it. If you're thinking about doing it, yeah, I would recommend it. But it's your choice, and it's your life, and it's your priorities, and you are the one to choose which life you want to live, which you want to be. And there's nothing wrong with choosing the other path, but it's not as fun. I can promise you that. Especially when you're addicted to something. Like, yeah. So that was my video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want to tell me about your experience, send me a comment as well, or message me on Instagram or here on YouTube. It is so beautiful to see how you can transform yourself and your life. I hope you can take something from this video. If not something life-changing, which I do not expect. Like, I really don't, okay? I'm just here talking about my experience. I just hope you have fun listening to me. And if you like this video, if this video was important to you, or if you had fun watching it, or if you hated it, like it. I mean, it could be not important. Maybe you're just watching this because somehow YouTube got you through this video and you're half asleep and you're just like, dude, what am I watching? Like, I'm almost passing out, but it's 3 a.m. and you're just asleep. And then you wake up and then the paralysis demon is me, and then I'm talking to you, directly to you, and then you're scared because you don't know what's happening. Hi. Hello, if you're watching this video and this is you right now, like, I'm sorry that I scared you. I didn't mean to. But also, like, hi. Like this video, share it with someone who's going through it, or someone who's thinking about getting sober, or someone who's addicted and needs some help, or someone who is curious about those things. Share it with people because it might be fun for them to listen to me. I have fun listening to me. I'm gonna watch this video probably 1,000 times, or not, or I'm just gonna watch it once, not even post it and then delete it and be like, oh, this is shit. I'm not gonna do that though. So that's it. I'm taking so long to finish this video, but it's because I don't want to stop talking to you because I'm having fun, okay? But I'm gonna record other videos. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope your Mother's Day was great as well. Have a good life. Much, much love to you, my dear, okay? Kisses and bye. She's sexy. Oh, she's so sexy. Oh, look at her. Ooh, legs. 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 Nobody cares. But I just feel so... Ooh!